you're going to get to work this week. I'm sorry. I will. Don't screw it up. Yeah. Welcome to my world, and where I've spent the last year working on different projects. This is gourd. It was built after a man Sniffer dug up the first seeds that would eventually grow into the gourd family: pumpkins, pickles, melons. This town incorporates this pumpkin aesthetic within its construction, and the brilliant tinkering of its civilians is shown through their housing. And they built this monument to pickles, but it's never been finished. In the distance lies the Empire of Sweetheart. They were among the first of humankind to migrate to the surface, and are still wary of its dangers, so they keep themselves isolated here. Here in the middle is my hometown of Basket. We're still pretty small, and I have some things I'm supposed to build here. Today, I'm going to get to work on Basket, and I'm going to start by getting some materials. I needed dirt, so I went over to this field and mined a bunch of it. And it did the trick, so. I've been thirsty recently, so I decided to build this well here for this neighborhood. Probably good enough. Minecraft has infinite water sources anyway, so should quench my thirst. Anyway, I started making this house with a chicken coop. It has a huge foundation, but it's not that small on the top. By the way, I'm not making interiors for this. They are not paying me for that. I like these mud parts that are here with the copper. I want to talk about something here. I feel like people on the outside view me as an archetype. As if I'm somehow lazier than them. But I'm an architect here. What do they do? I just think it's weird that there's all this judgment towards me when these people are just as unproductive and their contributions are even more worthless. By the way, I'm going to talk about these houses after I finish building my thought process behind them. So, stick around for that. Also, I needed some wood, so I built this big pillar and stripped it all and mined it. Now I'm building what's probably my favorite house here. It has a weird little floor plan, and I like the garden on this side, which you're going to see in a second. I also like the outhouse I attached on the side. You gotta go, you gotta go. I've been having a dream. I'm jumping across endless stones on the water. Over and over and over and over. Eventually, there's a form there. I get closer and it gets more familiar. pushes me into the water, and I sink. I float there for a minute, lingering on that thought, and then I wake up. But anyway, this house has a nice little garden here, and I'm a big fan of it. But it does seem like they're kind of having issues taking care of some of their flowers. But you know, me too. Alright, so this is my house. It's obviously follows suit. It's supposed to look just kind of like a traditional, cute cottage. And here's the gourd part of it that references gourd over yonder. And yeah, it's cozy. I don't mind it. Anyway, here's this shed here. It's all red, like the part of the therapy building is. And yeah, I like that it stands out. I like this splash of color a lot. Overall, I just wanted to look kind of, I don't know, more industrial a little with these little corners, kind of make it look more complex. And it has this weird little mining underpart, I guess. I don't really know. And then here's where we get to what I actually built today. As you can see there, some water. I can't see it from here, but there is water in there. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty basic. It's just stone, walls, sticks, slabs, you know, just a well. Pretty generic. So this is a chicken coop thing, I guess. I guess it could be a shed, but I called it a chicken coop originally. If it was actually a chicken coop, it would probably need a fence around here, though, which I didn't give it, but, you know, whoever moves in here can do that. Yeah, just a pretty basic formula that all these houses kind of have, with the stone base, mud part, and birch part to kind of blend together these browns and stuff. It's a nice color scheme. This one I liked using these little pillars, kind of make it look like it's supported, and I like using these signs to blend the two colors together. That's nice too. Yeah, and there's like mud walls follow this kind of formula. Yeah, and here's my favorite house. I had to kill a zombie in there. But yeah, here's the outhouse. You know, when you gotta go, just drop it right in there. And there's the poop trail leading up to the house, of course. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's in there. I got a lot more stuff I'm supposed to be building, so I should probably be getting on to doing that over the next bit, so I don't, you know, get my license revoked and whatever. Yeah, uh...